Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft.
Greetings all, this is the TK-Force, the team-killing force of nature itself. And I'm back to open some more Hearthstone, Goblin vs. Gnome packs. Been a little while, I gathered up 4,000 gold again, so I'm gonna pop into the shop. No longer defaults to classic packs, or either pack really, so before you buy, you have to choose. So that's how they solved the problem of people were accidentally buying one type of pack or the other. So we'll go with, there we go. 40? Okay. And buy. You guys probably noticed that I didn't do play for all of the character types after Goblins and Gnomes. That's because I was missing a few key cards to make a fun Goblin vs. Gnomes Paladin deck or Priest deck. And yeah, I could have used dust to make the cards, but I hate using dust to make cards when I might get them in the next pack for all I know. And then it's a huge waste. So I thought I'll wait to open one more group of 40, and then if I still am missing some of the cards I need, maybe I'll use dust to make some of the fun cards. But I hope I get some of them here. Rare. Nothing really new. Man, bear, pig again. Rare. I think the cool cards I'm mostly missing to make fun decks, nothing really new there either, are mainly epics. So, going to be keeping my eye out for purple glow. And of course, wouldn't say no to an orange glow. Because legendaries are always so welcome. When I opened the sets of cards before, I didn't realize. Ooh, Golden Seal of Light. Seal of Light's actually pretty good. Restore 4 health to your hero. Oh no, actually, I was thinking of a different card. That's not so great. But it's gold! You guys know I love my golden cards. I will find excuses to use them. Oh, Siege Engine. That worked great in that Siege Engine deck. Ironically. I suppose it should work good in a Siege Engine deck that I made and played for Warrior. That had a great ending to the second match. I hope you guys saw that. If you didn't, go check it out. It was fantastic. I was really happy that I was able to show off exactly what I made the deck to do. Some nice cards, but not exactly anything we're missing. Nothing we haven't seen. Oh, purple. Nice. Here's hoping. A second hobgoblin. That actually could be fun. Now that I have 2 of them, there are some hobgoblin deck ideas I've had that could be fun. Interestingly enough, this flying machine is one of the things that I think would be pretty cool. Say you're going second, you coin out a hobgoblin on turn 2, then turn 3, you drop a flying machine, Wind Fury creature that is a 3/6 on turn 3. That's pretty freaking cool. So yeah, that Hobgoblin. That's a nice pickup. Obviously, for a Hobgoblin type deck, you need two. Now I got a second one. Ooh, couple of rares. It's not really rares that I'm missing. Iron Sentry's nice. Soot Sweeper actually has come in handy for me sometimes. I think I have moved it out of that mage deck for more effective cards, but before I did, it actually did come in handy a few more times than I expected it would. I actually had it in there just for the GVG-ness of it originally. Didn't think it would actually be handy. Was pleasant surprised that it did come in handy. Tinker Sharpsword Oil. That is a better card than I gave it credit for when I was originally open. Actually, did I like that? I can't remember. But I have seen some of my opponents put that to damn good use. Let's see. One thing I'm looking for is quartermasters for the Paladin that will... We talk about the Tinker's Spark Oil, and 2 pop up along with 2 floating watchers. Interesting. Where was I? Oh yeah, quartermasters. They turn all of your recruits, oh, purple, score, possibly, into 3/3s, because they give them a +2/+2 buff. And oh, the hijinks you can have with that. Makes people really afraid of your Silverhand recruits. Draw a pet. Oh, a second Steam Weedle Sniper. That is pretty nice. Paladin Rush took a big hit when recently the Undertaker was nerfed, so he no longer gets a health buff when you drop Death Rattle creatures. And so I'm wondering if maybe Hunter Control will see some popularity, and Steam Weedle Sniper, obviously a great control card, allowing you to do 2 damage to enemy creatures. It's always nice to pick up a second one, because your deck, if it's built around a theme, generally needs 2 of cards that fit the theme. And epics are kind of expensive to craft via dust. Enough you don't want to if you don't have to. That's for sure. Unstable Portal is so fun. That's definitely still in my mage deck. I mean, it screws me over sometimes, then sometimes it'll give me just something precious, and it's just so funny. Well, we haven't seen any legendaries. I didn't get... Oh, purple again. Nice. Got a couple of epics that should make for some fun stuff to have. Ooh, Golden Fell Cannon. Interesting. I have seen actually someone running a mech warlock deck, and they had the Fell Cannons in it, and they were damned annoying because it targets a random, non-mech creature to do 2 damage to at the end of your turn. And since they were running all mechs, it wasn't going to target their creatures. And I love ghouls, I just do. Oh, Enhance-O-Matic. Battle Cry. Give your other minions Wind Fury, Taunt, or Divine Shield at random. 2, 3 for 4. I did not have this card. Not at all. That's actually pretty cool. That could probably fit in my Mage Mech deck, which is all over ladder now. Not mine specifically, mine has a few differences in it. But if you guys remember, I made mine just a little after GVG came out. So not copycatting, I had the idea before the net decks of it were up. Not saying that people stole it from me. In fact, I'm totally not saying that, simply because it was so obviously so good. Any number of people are going to be able to put that one together. Interesting there, but what do we got in here? Oh my gosh. Nobody runs this, but it just has such a cool factor to it. Mimron's Head. At the start of your turn, if you have at least 3 mechs, destroy them all and form Voltron. That's just fantastic. Nobody runs it because the people will kill Mimron's Head like it is the bloody plague, because Voltron is so OP. But in a fun deck, it would just be awesome. I could so see slipping that into my mage deck just for kicks. Because it would only happen, once in a bazillion times. Well, not literally, but the time it does happen, it would be so much fun. Of course, people ruin your fun. If you do manage to pull off your cool combo, they concede before you get to try them out. That's really disappointing. And obviously I didn't have Mimron's Head before now, but I'm just talking about any cool combo you might be trying to pull off. People tend to just concede and oh, they pulled off their cool combo, I'm out of here. That's fun as that. I mean, if you see someone pull off a cool combo, or if I do at least, I stick around. Let them get the fun out of it. Let them get their jollies. That doesn't happen to them often, people. You can spare a few moments out of your day to let them try out this combo that doesn't happen once in a blue moon. Okay, another purple. It's being very kind on the purples. Oh, Shadow Bomber. I did actually play around with off camera, a Priest Rush deck, which just dealt direct damage, just left, right, and center. And this guy was a nice 1-drop whenever he came up, Been able to deal those 3 damage right off at the start. And then you freak the people out, because they get scared. They aren't used to seeing a Priest Rush deck. It doesn't really exist. It's not really viable. But again, I play decks for fun a lot. Oh, another orange. Nice. These packs are being pretty generous, I must say. Pretty generous. What do we got? Oh my gosh! That is so what I wanted for my Demon Lock. When I made the Demon Lock, it was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had this to put in it. but I didn't. It worked pretty good without him, but it's just I so wanted to give him a go. 9 mana, but he's so worth it. He's a 9/7. Your other demons have +2/+2. Your hero is immune. Unfortunately, there are a lot of big game hunters running around nowadays, and they will snipe this guy off pretty easily. They're mainly out there for Dr. Boom, because Dr. Boom is everywhere. People have unwrapped him or crafted him. I was lucky enough that I just unwrapped him, and that's really helped me stay competitive in some matches that I otherwise wouldn't have been. At some levels that, well, without him, I'm not sure I could have got to. So that was a nice boon for me. Might retry my Demon Lock deck now that I got that guy. Could be fun. Or sometimes you see him in a hand lock. Because there's another recycle. Because he's one more big threat that's really cool to have, you know? They got you got your giants, you got him, and it's like, can they get rid of all your big threats? They can only have 2 big game hunters at max. Most people only run 1. So, you know, chances of them being able to get rid of all your threats are small. Unfortunately, aren't a lot of hand locks out there, because so many rush decks are hard for them to deal with. Sometimes they just get rushed down too fast. And if they don't have their Molten Giants, and they don't have a way to taunt them up, and even sometimes if they do, the person has enough direct damage to push right past. That guy is great, actually. I slipped him into my mage deck too. It's nice to get him out on round 1, and then you can, there's a number of good 2-drops that are mechs that you can throw out, and then suddenly he's a 3/2, and you get to use him to take care of, like if they've coined a 2-drop or something. So you get rid of their 2-drop, they wasted their coin, and plus you've got your 2-drop still on the field. Really nice start, generally. This set of packs. Oh, another purple. I was about to say that it's been really generous, but it's being super generous. Not just really generous, super generous. Oh, Clockwork Giant. Did I have 2 of those or 1? Either way, it's not a very good card, but it's a cool premise, you know. It's a cool thought, at least. Probably see more play if it was like a 10 cost. I mean, against rush decks that keep like a card or no cards sometimes in their hand, if they're warlocks, you know, just throwing them out left, right, and center with from a zoo deck, or even, you know, the mage deck and the rogue of mech decks. They flood the field, and there's often nothing in their hand pretty darn soon. So their hands are just too small by the time that you get any type of mana. So it's just, he'd work in a more control-based meta, I suppose, but I don't know if we'll ever see a more control-based meta at Hearthstone, just because rush decks tend to be cheap and not meaning that they are an underhanded tactic, though some people would say that they are. What I mean by that is that they're inexpensive dust-wise. So, new players, that's what they've got to try if they want to actually win some matches and get some gold of their own. And always new players coming in, always in need of a inexpensive yet effective deck. You're always going to see them out there. Oh, golden explosive sheep. Golden sheep. That's where Jason and his Argonaut friend should have started looking for that fleece. Call Pat. Potentially a good card. Nothing? Screwjay. Yeah, that mech buffing warrior card. We saw that that was also good in my siege engine deck. But I've got two of them, as we saw in that video. Purple. Here's hoping. Demon Heart. I think that's my second Demon Heart. So I'm not too broken up about that. It's not exactly the fun card. I was hoping for one of them being Quartermaster. I forget what the other one is that I'm actually looking for. But I think it's my second Demon Heart, so again, you know, I could use it to retool my demon block a little bit. Maybe make it a little more fun. I'll think about that. All in all, this 40 packs has been a very good 40 packs. No complaints whatsoever. Little light on the golden cards, and you know I love my golden cards, but so generous on the epics and generous on the legendaries. I know I see on the forums some people say I've opened like 120 packs and no legendaries, and I am so sorry for those people because I don't think I've ever gone through a 40 pack opening without running into at least one legendary, generally more. What did I get this time? 3? Was it 3? I think it was 3. Nine packs left to go. Oh, we get another legendary. Oh, I'm so sorry for those. Oh. Guess we're opening the rares first in this one. Maybe that'll give the legendary extra luck. And what do we got? What do we got? Godzilla? It's Godzilla! Run! He is attacking the city! Oh man. Hunter card. Making, whoops, caps lock, making a video, talk later. Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah, Godzilla, the new legendary hunter card. Whenever this minion takes damage, double its attack. It's got 9 health. It could take a lot of damage. That's no problem, dude. No problem. I can't spell. Problem, dude. No problem. Alright. So it can take a lot of damage, and like it says, attack doubles every time. So it goes to 12, 12 goes to 24, 24 goes to 48. Why'd I have to do the math there? Couldn't you have done that? Alright. Anyway, so that can be just insane. I saw a warrior get a hold of one. I think it was in a video from that Sneed's old shredder or whatever it is, the legendary thing is, where it's like gives you a random legendary. And so they got this from that, and then they hit it with 2 Taskmasters, and then they used a whirlwind. Just insane. There's a reason they didn't let warriors have this. Too many easy ways to self-damage your own minion. It's a little more difficult for the hunter. I was actually trying to think of the other day ways to self-damage minions, and I don't know, the only thing I really came up with is that 1 damage spell that does 2 damage to a target. Although, what about those wheel or whatever, it's steam wheel wheel snipers or whatever, that allows your hero power to target a minion, so you could ping your own minion? That could be handy for self-damaging this and rushing it to the face. Potential. Interesting potential. I have used it before because I've gotten it off of a I forget that 1-drop. I'm sorry, give me a moment. My collection. Hunter. Web spinner. The web spinner. The 1-drop, 1/1 that you get a random beast when it dies with its death rattle. So, I have got to use it before. I think 3 times I've gotten that Garzira with that, so that's a little crazy. Oh no, maybe the beast pool's not that big. Maybe it isn't all that crazy. Whatever. Cobra Shot. 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero. Okay, I guess you could use that also to damage Garzira, but 3 damage is a little more than I might want to deal to him. And that's an incredible amount of mana, as we've mentioned several times. I hate you, Cobra Shot. I hate you. Oh, man. Oh, Cobra Shot! Get lost! Please. I have no interest in you. He's no Cobra Shot. 5 packs left. Any luck left in them? Let's find out. Doesn't matter. Oh, purple. Okay, maybe it matters a little then. Target. Okay. Purple. Echo and Medivh. Interesting. I think I've got a couple of those already. So, at least I'll get some dust from that. Epics are worth quite a bit of dust. And Echo Medivh is actually pretty useful. I've used it to some good effect. I've seen other people use it to some good effect. It's not like a staple card, but in the right deck. Oh, Golden Iron Senshi. Bam! That goes right into my Mech Rogue deck. Which again, I made first. Maybe I wasn't the first person in the world to make it, but you saw I made it one just after GVG came out, because it was easy to see the potential with cards like this, that a rogue mech deck was just going to be pretty awesome. Oh. And again, I make mine a little differently than other people do anyway, so I don't feel too bad. It's not like I went out and looked up a deck online, and there's no reason for you guys not to go look up a deck online and use it. It's how people learn to make decks. They look at another person's deck that works, and then you try it out. Maybe you change it in some ways to fit your play style more. There's nothing wrong with net decking, people. It can just be a way that people learn. I prefer to make my own decks, but you know, there's things I want to try. Science must be done. Okay. That was a really good set, people. I'm really, really happy. So many legendaries, so many epics. And we got a few gold cards in there, too. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. Until next time, may the Force be with you. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for watching. Seriously, all the views, likes, comments, and subscriptions, I'm amazed by the support and so grateful. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, may the Force be with you.